Greetings, I'm Demonac. Now let's slay the Spire. Alright, so I haven't done any custom games yet in Slay the Spire, but they just made it interesting because they added endless mode. So after completing Act 3, you go back to the start of Act 1 with the same deck, but it makes everything harder. Or something. It does something to make it harder. Now, you have all kinds of options you can do to make things harder, easier, or just mess with it any way you want. I think we're going to go with Ascension level 4. So the bosses are deadlier. Again, I don't know what this Blight Consumes It All thing is. Maybe it is just super atomic hard after Act 3. But after Act 3, your deck is super well tuned. So I'm going to go with bosses are deadlier, but I'm not reducing the amount that I heal after boss battles yet. There's a fair amount there. You can set your own custom seed. I'm not doing it. I'm not looking for another one. So I'm going with endless, but I want to keep it fairly straightforward. So I'm just going to put on only one path. Save me some decision making. And I'm not making it any harder or easier in any other ways. There's so many other things you can do, but let's try that out as the Defect, because of course Defect is the new hotness. Also pretty strong. Gratitude. So here's my path. There's not a lot of choice to go for, so. Starting off with regular guys. Neither of them is attacking first round. Interesting. So, I mean, I'm going to obviously strike that guy. Zap. Now, this is such a short match. The dual cast would be good, but the deck's very small. Like, next turn, I'm going to get strike, strike, defend, defend, defend. With 2 strikes, I can kill this guy, and then I'll be able to defend against him. But I'm just saying, this would go and do 16 damage. It might waste one of the shots on his armor is the problem. Now, I'm just going to strike him. I mean, this is a case where the dual cast might be good, but... Oh, yeah, that's right. It was wasting that on the armor anyway. Okay, doesn't matter, though. Of course, that one's the one who's attacking, so we'll just kill him, and then we're fine. And then you're dead. 18 whole gold. And these cards are going to matter, because they're going to last a long time. I mean, we're probably eventually going to want to have some zero-cost craziness, but the Sweeping Beam would make things easier in this first act. And it does draw cards, so it's not like it's bad later on. Should probably be taking the Scrape, but it doesn't help me as much right now. I'm going to take the Sweeping Beam, even though really everything should be just super long-term all the time. Transform a card. Okay. Let's transform a Strike, because, yeah, you don't need this. Claw. Okay. That was a good deal. And, well, not much to do here. Pointless Defend. Claw. Sweeping Beam. Draw the card. I'm going to take damage if I don't... I'm going to take damage even if I do defend. But we're going to get another one of those going. Be dead in a couple turns. But I take 1 damage. Boo! Okay, well now you're super dead. Dual cast. There. The Consume is probably very good. The boot sequence is so kick-ass. It's so great in the first act. But I'm going to want the self-repairs eventually. Remember, I can't choose my path either. I'm stuck with whatever. Self-repairs are super awesome, so we got to take that, even though it might slow... It's compared to the boot sequence, it's going to slow us down a little bit. He's doing 12 damage. We've got no potions. That's a ripoff. Sweeping Beam me a defend? Yeah, okay. We're still taking damage from this. Ooh. I mean, we did a little bit of damage. Claw. Our deck's small, so that claw is going to come back up. I would have to defend twice to get back up to neutral, but I can also just self-repair, which will heal some of what gets through there. Right now, I'm getting healed to full even after this damage. Claw for more now. Zap. Defend, I will still be full healed. And this is a short enough fight that dual cast is actually worth it. I win. Okay. Auto shields is okay. Chaos would be very good if I upgrade it. Okay, when is the next upgrade coming along? it's a while. And we got a shop. Because getting 2 random orbs from the Chaos is very good. On the other hand, the beam cell would be good to get my zero cost engine going at some point. I've already got a claw. I could upgrade the zap instead of using it to upgrade the Chaos. Zap goes down to 0 cost. The Chaos stays at 1 cost, but it's two orbs. 2 orbs is good. Deck's really small right now. Let's take the beam cell. I should try and focus on keeping my deck small, though, since I'm going to be playing forever. I'm not going to be playing forever. I'll die at some point. We're going to see how far I can go, and we really mean it this time. 14 friggin' damage. I can't kill him fast enough with that. Wow, actually, I probably should have double defended. Still would have taken 4, though. He hits so hard. Okay, now he's not attacking, but next turn I won't be able to attack back, so I guess we're going to... Whoops, I needed to beam himself first. That would have been smart. Okay, well, he's stopping me from attacking won't save him. He's toast now. So that's all the damage I did. And I got the self-repair, of course, because my deck is so small that I didn't really have a choice. So I can't play attacks, but I can still dual cast and just obliterate him. So it's not as effective on me. Finally a potion. Okay. Streamline is a big chunk of damage right now. It's not that awesome. Compile Driver right now is just deal 7 damage, draw 1 card. Because it's only for each unique orb you have. Rip and Tear does a lot more damage right now. It is random. That's a lot of damage for 1. This draws me cards, though. Later on, it might draw me more cards and might help out with the 0 cost stuff. I think we're going to take the Compile Driver and keep that card drawing going. Okay. The elites are harder around too, yeah, I think for 9 instead of 8. Which may not be the biggest thing in the world, but it's a thing. So, 3 vulnerable. Yeah, that's not... I'm not going to use that. This is not the right elite to use that on. So we're going to... I'm not going to be able to take him down next turn either. But we got to start working on one of those ones we sent separately. So we took out his thing there. We can hit them all, which is nice. And... Claw, defend, defend. The filling our deck with crap is going to be terrible because that deck is so small. Well, at least 2 of my cards draw cards. Playing a self-repair will get it out of the way for later, but I'm going to take a buttload of damage here. Not much I can do about that. I really got to kill one of those guys so we stop having these double attack turns. So I've already taken actual damage that sticks. Okay, 7 damage and draw a card is pretty good. Except it's a daze, but at least that's 1 less daze I'm going to draw next turn. God damn. Okay, I really need to do 17 damage to this guy. And just take him out this turn somehow. And it's not going to happen. Awesome. That's... shitty. Not auto-repairing this worth a damn. Ow. Okay, Sweeping Beam, excellent. And let's see, Claw is going to be 5. Yeah, that's going to kill him. Now we should be able to get this under control maybe, but I'm still taking damage. God damn. Is that too defensive given that my defenses all suck? I don't know, I need to get some better defensive cards. Really hurting for not taking some of those things, obviously. Oh, you guys are dead now. Okay. Mercury Hourglass. Well, that's a good thing. Okay, I do need some defense. Oh, I could get another Claw. But these 2 are super good defenses. Leap is worth a lot. Upgrades to 12. And Charge Battery upgrades to 10, which is less than 12. But you get an energy the next turn, which is also really good. Man, there's a big difference in terms of not taking damage from that leap, though. As much as the Claw would be awesome, I'm going to take one of these 2. But which one? Which one? I'm going to take the Charge Battery. It's harder to argue with. Like, it just... Because I'm getting an energy for the next turn, it feels more like a profit. Although, this is going to hurt. If I had vulnerable him... He's already vulnerable for 1 turn. What? Does he just start out vulnerable? Because of the attack that he's doing, or what? I don't know. Oh no, I just beamed him. Duh. Anyway, okay, so that I was getting distracted by the potion. I was like, oh, should I do that? So these are going to hit him for 9. That's 18. I mean, that's a lot of his health, but I'm still going to get beat up. If I hit him for that 18, though, so he's at 42 minus 3. So he's at 39 minus 18 is 31, 21. The dual cast would do another 16 damage, which would get him down to 5, but back up 3 because I would not do this lightning damage. So he'd be at 8, and I'd be taking full damage. I'm better off doing a charged battery. Strike. Should I dual cast him anyway? The dual cast is not getting amplified. I didn't count it as if it was. This is going to be a short enough fight that I think this is probably worth it. As much as I hate it. Hopefully I can do 17 damage next round with the extra energy. Oh yeah, I've got the hourglass doing too. That helps. But I've got no damage, so I can't. Self-repair and 2 defends. Oh no, I can do all 3 defends. Okay, so I'm not taking any damage. I get to actually repair that. So that's bonus. Hourglass killing him. And now I've got all the killing cards. Stupid. Bad RNG. Speed potion. Plus 5 dex, and then end turn you lose dex. That's okay. Energy for every 6 cards in your draw pile. These can be good, but I don't want to go in that direction. The rebound can help with the deck manipulation, but is that really what I want? I've been taking a lot of cards. I think I should probably just skip. I don't think I need that rebound. My cards aren't good enough to rebound for the most part. Capacitor doesn't excite me. I don't have that much orb generation, so let's just go. Okay, this guy, this is where we want to use the Fear Potion. And Claw, get that going. Sweeping Beam. Pile Driver also draws a card. And we're not going to dual cast in the first round because this fight's still going to last more than 3 turns. In all likelihood. Man, I want to get that self-repair off. That's a power, so that doesn't actually enrage him. Everything else I do does enrage him, so that's great. I gotta get this thing going, though. And then, how long is the fight gonna last? If I defend for a whole friggin' 5, it's actually only stopping 3, and then I'm taking plus 2 damage for the rest. I think I'm gonna not defend this round, which sucks. Ow. 27. Wow, I need him to die. I think that's too much to ask. He's going to hit me for so much damage. If I Dex Potion, these will each do 10, and I'll stop most of it. So I guess we'll do that. Although he's also buffing out of it. Hit him while he's vulnerable. Although the zap would have been more long-term, but I don't know. Ow. Okay. Die, you dickhead. 1 scales, 3 thorns. Scales in the hourglass. I could be going really way more defensive. Attack potion is good. Add a card. 1 frost for each enemy. Exhaust. This thing can be made innate, and that would be good. All for 1. Oh, 10 damage for 2, but it puts all your 0-cost cards from the discard pile back into your hand. My discard pile's not going to be that big, though. Like, I'm going to have more 0-cost cards as we go on, but I think I got to take that chill, because I'm not generating many orbs, and in multi-enemy fights it'll help. Yeah, this better be good. I'm not doing well so far. Anchor. Okay, well, that's I'm not going to complain about that anchor. I kind of need the rest, but I want a smith for the long term. So this would go up to 9 damage, which is pretty good. Bile Driver is just more damage, but I think what we want is the innate chill. We just want that to come up in the starting hand. I want the zap to be free as well, but we've got some money. Hand Drill, this is brand new. I have no idea what it does. Whenever you break an enemy's block, apply to vulnerable. Really? So this punishes the enemies for having that. Or I could get the Pantograph So I could basically just always upgrade before the boss fights. Or this will heal me 2 start of each combat. Feels kind of weak ass compared to the auto repair. Heat sinks only costs 1, and you're drawing extra card every turn. Hologram super good later on. And getting what you need from your discard pile, even though it's a tiny amount of block. Stack, if I was going big deck, but I'm not. The Melter is on sale, and it removes all block from enemy and then does 10, which is pretty sweet. This would be making my enemies like vulnerable all the damn time. Like, enemies that generate any block would pretty much just be vulnerable all the time. Melter does a lot of damage and takes out blocks. There's actually a big damage card. I could get that, and 262, 265, 295. So I can afford the Melter and any one of these. I can't afford 2 of these. So also removing a card. I gotta remove cards. I've really gotta remove cards. Okay, so we're not... that Pantagraph, though. There are gonna be more boss combats because, well, presumably if I don't just die. Maybe I should just take the Pantagraph. 2 per combat. I mean, there are how many things? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's slightly more than the Pantagraph. It is spread out over time, but it also means I'm going to be full for more of those. I'm better off with the Pantagraph. But I can't buy anything else with the Pantagraph, whereas I could get this and remove a card and something else. I'm going to take the Blood Vial. I can remove a Defend. I gotta get better defenses, but these crap defends are not helping enough. And should I take the hologram? Long term, you know, that hologram is probably actually pretty valuable. Let's take that. I don't know. I probably butchered that shot. So yeah. So Anger the Mushrooms, or heal 18 hit points but become cursed with Parasite. And you lose hit points permanently if you remove the Parasite, although it doesn't actually do anything bad in your hand. That's making my deck thicker in a really bad way, though. And presumably if I stomp them, I get stuff. So we're going to stomp the Mushrooms like an idiot. Heal a 2. Chill is going, because there are 3 of them, is actually going to blow off our lightning, which is not ideal. They're all buffing first round. But whatever. And Strike. The one that's easiest to kill. And Hologram. And I better soften up another one. Because one of the next 2 turns, I'm going to get my area spell. Plus, I've got that going on. Okay. So we definitely want to charge battery. We're not going to kill everyone. Dual cast would just give me 10 block, which is not nothing. I've got no, thing going on. So this is not going to kill anything. This plus this would be 13, so that would kill him for 2 attacks. But, ow. I'm going to take a beating. And plus, killing him is going to make me vulnerable. Ah, that's terrible. Yeah, that didn't even reduce the damage. Good job. Blow one of these for 10? It's not that much more. I'm better off just doing this. And I just get... yeah. Ow. So he's going to die next turn anyway. And I actually now want to live long enough for my self-repair to come back. but I don't want to take any more damage, and my hand's got no attack at all. So actually, we're going to Sweeping Beam these guys. Charge battery. Excellent. So now I got 7 plus 6, 13. So he's barely going to hit me, and then I'm going to get the other thing going. He's going to take 6 damage, so if I do any damage to him, he's basically dead. Oh, if I zap, it'll get rid of one of those, giving me more defense. So now I'm not going to take damage. But is he going to die? Not quite. And self-repair. That's a win. Best outcome I could hope for there. Odd mushrooms. So when vulnerable, only take 25% more instead of 50%. That's going to be nice. Future fights against those idiots. Static discharge. Whenever you take attack damage, channel 1 lightning. It's pretty good. Chaos. Evoke your next orb, channeling orb. That's you gotta have weird stuff going on. This is a power. It'll remove itself, though. I could maybe get more power-based stuff later. I think I'm going to take this, even though it may not be the best. But I certainly don't have enough defenses yet, so I've been taking damage all over the place anyway. Chill. Zap. Of course, I got no defense here. He's going to hit me for 1. That's actually not the worst. I might as well get a free lightning orb out of it. Actually, if I hologram, he won't hit me for 1. So, that's fine too. I don't need the lightning orb. If I'm not taking damage, I'm happier. Self-repair. We'll just play all the interesting things and then not do anything. So we better get a... Well, we know we're going to get a lot of damage next round because we didn't get a lot this time. Prepare to fry. And claw, and draw 2 cards from killing you, etc. Sprue. Cool-headed, not a huge fan. The consume is strong, but I don't have any way to gain orb slots, which means I don't really want... And it also costs 2. Consume, much rather have just the 1 cost one that just like gives you 1 focus. I could work with that better, even though this upgrades to be 3 focus, which is a ton. I want to reprogram. It is taking up one of my draws, but it is letting me fine-tune my future draws. My deck is very small, so that's like some very fine-tuning. Is this really making my deck smaller, though? Because it's also taking up a draw every time it comes out. Damn it, that's hard. I'm going to skip it. Probably should take it, but I'm trying to not take all the cards all the time, but I still am. Okay. Well, man, they're all attacking. You dicks. So when I Sweeping Beam, it's going to activate all their thingies. Who can I kill? So chilling will both get me some armor, so I'm less likely to take damage the first round. It'll also get rid of... It'll do 8 damage to one of them without triggering their things. So he's at 6 now, so he will now actually die from the Sweeping Beam. That's a little bit more appealing. I don't think... Sweeping Beam is not going to kill through that, because it's only going to do 9 to him. But still, I have the option of killing him, so yeah, okay, it works out. Just kill this guy with this. Or this would get through to him technically, and not for much. Yeah, whatever. Play this, even though he's not actually going to hit us. Okay, self-repair. Excellent. Now die. Okay, we're getting our health back gradually. Go for the eyes would be the triumvirate of 3 damage, 0 cost cards. It is okay. I don't have anything that generates weak. I'm going to get to upgrade going into the boss fight. So right now I would be upgrading the Zap. That Zap's kind of the no-brainer. But, or the Static Discharge would go up to 2 lightning, which would generate a lot of lightning. The other choice is I could take the Chaos and upgrade it, and it would be a 2 for 1 now. Who am I fighting again? Yeah, that's fine. I think I'm going to take the Chaos and get that thing going. could rest, but as long as I win, I'm going to get back that health anyway. So let's get 2 random orbs. Remember to use our potions. Although we don't want to use the attack potion right away. Focus potion, we do want to use right away. Chill, we might as well burn that. And then get Claw. And it's kind of a garbage hand, so let's just Gambler's Brew that away. Not great, but we might still draw something else. Self-repair, kind of pointless here. Dual cast will do some damage to him, but I don't want to waste that stuff because this fight's going to last a while. But one of the things that does is it means that I'm going to get my claw back faster. Okay. Orbs we want. Oh, that's a lot of damage. You dink. Okay. Make you vulnerable. Let's get some chaos going. Hey, plasma. So I could now hologram and chaos again. You can also just charge battery, which is pretty solid for next turn. What's left in here? None of those cost 0, so I'm not going to sweeping beam. Do I rather charge battery hologram and not care about the card? Or I could hologram a 0 cost card. I could hologram the claw. Okay, sold. Hello, claw. Just in time to get reshuffled. And now he's not attacking, so I guess I can sweeping beam him. Charge battery, I have 1 more energy next turn, whereas this I just draw one of those cards. 2 of them I'd actually probably rather play, so yeah, let's just do that. I have tons of energy next turn because I have a Plasma Orb. Plasma Orb. More Chaos. I'm a fan of Chaos. I mean, I'm not a big fan of RNG, as you all know, but this is pretty strong RNG. He's doing 10 damage right now, which I don't appreciate, because I'm doing nothing. So let's blow off one of those plasma orbs. Guess I could get a random attack that costs 0. Right now, I'm just hitting him for a bunch of damage and then taking a bunch of damage. Let's just do it. That's going to draw me 3 cards. Hello. Nice. Okay, so we're going to make you vulnerable. Which is pretty good. Charge battery, so we don't take more damage there. Although I could have had the static discharge thing going. And intentionally take... Well, let's get that out there. Because yeah, I'm still gonna take some damage, but that's okay. I am kind of kicking his ass. So I'd waste my plasma orb, actually, if I take the damage. So I guess I won't. Okay, Claw is up to 7 already. Yeah, take a bunch of damage. Guess we'll drop the defend first. Do we really want to? I don't know. I won't worry about the 3s for now. Let's draw another card. Well, we'll draw 2 cards from the, first. We're gonna claw so it can get reshuffled, and we're gonna draw 2 cards. We're gonna draw another card which reshuffles it. Maybe claw, not so claw. Okay, and I could dual cast this orb for 28, which is not nothing. Take a bunch of damage though. If he's doing another big attack, I've got to kill him. But 28 would also be a lot of damage. But let's just do that. And then we'll chaos and we'll accept the damage that he's dealing right now. Yeah, not the greatest orb selection, but we are nuking him. So in this mode, if we can just do 37 more damage, then we can take him out so he doesn't hit us for that 20. Because we'd rather he'd not hit us for that 20. Vulnerable. Claw. Compile. A couple more cards. Compile. So a couple more cards. He's going to take... If I zap, he's going to hit for the 14. Okay, I'm fine. Yeah, the armor eats those, but he's not attacking anyway, so and then we'll kill him. Boom. Alright. Boss 1 complete. Regen potion. Yay. So an additional card at the start of each turn. Wait, what was the heat sinks then? Oh, heat sinks is draw a card whenever you play a power. That becomes innate. I confuse this with the heat sinks. So Thunderstrike, very powerful kill card. Buffer, pretty interesting. My deck right now is a little bit on the low cost side. I don't know if I'm going to get a good energy relic or not. The drawing additional cards seems more appealing with what I'm going for, which is like trying to get the card draw into zeros, but I don't really have that many zeros going on. I need more energy for either of these, really. Let's take the machine learning. It's harder to go wrong with. So you get Snecko Eye. That would not go well with my current plans. Frozen Core replaces the Cracked Core if you end your turn with empty orb slots. Channel 1 for... Well, okay, so it replaces the Cracked Core, so I wouldn't start with the Lightning Orb. That's unpleasant. If you end your turn with empty orb slots, Channel 1 Frost. So this is going to give you 1 Frost every turn if your orbs are not full. That would actually combo with Dual Cast, which is weird. Or I could take the Pyramid and... Excuse me, no longer discard at the end of turn. And this doesn't even... They took off the part where you draw 1 less card. They no longer consider this uber powerful. Well, that's interesting. This would help me with, like, total information awareness. It's like having the right cards. Like, the Cracked Core is really interesting, but I don't like not... Sorry, the Frozen Core is really interesting, but I don't like not having... that Lightning Orb, but man, that's a lot more defense. Maybe I should do that. You know what? I'm really tempted to take the Pyramid because it's just really good. But I think I should actually take the Frozen Core because I'm doing a lot of my damage through attacks. I'm not doing that much through orbs, even though I got the Chaos upgraded, which is unfortunate. But no, I'm starting with the innate Frost too. No, I am filling up my orbs. Whatever. This is really interesting for like the zero cost deck where you just don't generate orbs so much, but I'm going to take the Pyramid. Sorry, guys. So, Act 2 next time on Endless Mode.
If you like this, please click the eponymous button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.